it is packed. I'm hating the crowds at the moment.
We found it online as being the best pierogi. Okay, we'll see.
The knights?
The knights, not the nuns.
Oh, I think the knights, but anyway.
It's time to leave to Krakow. We're leaving Vilnius from the train station. In front of the train station you have a portal. I'm not sure which city you can see, but you can see people from somewhere else in the world. Are they going to wave to us? Nah, they're not.
No.
We are taking a 12-hour train to Krakow.
Yeah.
Well, only changing one. I got almost at the border.
Yeah, one transfer of Moskva, I think it is. So 2 hours from Vilnius to Moskva, and then what are you laughing at? Am I pronouncing that wrong? You pronounce
I have
it.
no idea how it's called.
Exactly. So why laugh at my pronunciation?
Because it just sounds funny.
I shortened it as much as I could. Either way, we are transferring it. It's a quick 5-minute transfer. It's mainly just a transfer station for the rail gauge from long span rail to the short gauge. We'll swap there, and then it's the big 10-hour journey.
Yeah. The Latvian train is pretty cold, but it's
Yeah.
really comfortable and it has Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So we gotta have to wait and see how
It's actually freezing cold.
Polish is.
Like, I've got my jacket, and it's a struggle city.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. We've got like a whole bag of food, and we've already eaten half of it, and we're 1.5 hours in. So that'll be interesting.
Yep.
I've drank my half bottle of wine.
Yeah. We're only gonna arrive at midnight, so what's in the bag is all we have for the day.
So we have just arrived at Suwalki Station, I think it's pronounced. Probably butchering that, but that's okay. Yeah, so I didn't realise.
We're going back in town 1 hour.
And it's this intercity train stops at basically every stop. So it's another 9 hours.
And we almost ate everything.
Yeah, we ate all our food, I drank my wine, and there's nothing around.
It's gonna be fun.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
This is how our dinner looks like in a plastic bag.
Tastes good though.
Yeah, Bobby just made some pasta last night to take with us today. And we didn't find any plastic containers, so we bought this plastic bag. And I'm a little bit embarrassed, not gonna lie, because it looks dodgy. Is it good?
Tastes good, right?
Oh, okay, let me have some.
You've got to open up the plate.
It looks like I'm eating dog food. But it looks, yeah, good first time.
Especially when you're on a train for 13 hours. And we're too scared to run to the little shop in case the train leaves without us. Just got to Krakow, and it is now 12 o'clock, and we're running before it starts raining. And how is it going so far?
We're exhausted. We did absolutely nothing today, but we are exhausted. Can't wait to take a shower.
Heading out to explore Krakow on another little self-planned walk around, mini food tour, getting a coffee, getting some donuts, trying the pizza sub thingy, and visiting the Jewish Old Quarter.
And we're going out to explore Krakow.
Well, it looks like we're back in tourist mode. We are currently on our way to find a quiet park bench away from the crowds to eat donuts.
Alright, So the first stop of the day was getting the local donuts. This is the most popular place to get it from. So yeah, we've done it a little bit of a touristy thing. And first we got the traditional rose jam donut. Let's see. It's really nice. Tastes like flowers, but it's nice. And the second one is the pistachio. Let's see if it has pistachio inside or not. Yeah, it has some pistachio. Yeah. Really nice. Time for Dan to enjoy some.
I'm starving and we haven't had a coffee. Ooh. Oh yeah, fresh, tasty, everything a donut should be.
We just had our donuts next to the Barbican Gate, which used to be part of the defensive wall of Krakow. Now it's a museum. The construction was built in the 1490s. And there's a cool story about it. When they were shooting from up there, at some point the guy ran out of bullets and he shot with his, how do you call it? His button. Cool. We are not sure what is going on here. There are some people singing. On the other side, there are some people playing basketball. There's a stage as well. But we're at the clothes hall, a very popular place to visit in Krakow, but maybe not now.
So yeah, just going to make our way to the old Jewish quarter.
Yeah, hopefully it's not as busy.
We're heading to our first stop at the castle and it is packed. I'm hating the crowds at the moment. It looks like it's school kids' day. Anyway, let's go. Well, we found a little bit of peace and quiet. There's a nice castle and garden behind us, but I will just flick the camera around. And that is what we're dealing with.
We are now in the castle courtyard. Here you find cathedral where the royal tombs are, a royal exhibition, and some of the towers. And somewhere around and down there is a dragon who spits fire. This place is absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, you can't really enjoy it when there are like hundreds of people around. I have been here 2 years ago and there was almost no one during the pandemic. And yeah, we are trying, if tomorrow the weather is good, to wake up early and just come and enjoy this for ourselves.
Yeah, we found due to the seasons, like everybody seems to stay up really late, say 11, 12 o'clock, because the sun doesn't go down till 9. So a few times we've been out at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, there's been almost nobody.
We're leaving the castle and trying to find our way to the Jewish quarter. Have some food.
So we are skipping the cruises. They look super busy and super touristy. I'm not really sure how much they are, but everything here seems quite pricey, if I'm honest. We have just arrived at the Jewish quarter on our way to Karma Coffee to get a quick coffee and a croissant, and then we're going to carry on.
Yeah, we need some energy.
Yeah.
It's pretty hot, hotter than we expected.
Yeah, it's hotter than we expected. I wore pants again, so I'm pretty sweaty. And also the main town square is packed, where this place is actually a lot nicer. Let's go.
Just stopped by Karma Cafe in the Jewish quarter. Have a cold brew and a
Batch brew. Coffees were excellent. The service wasn't very happy though.
yeah, but the place looks really cute, really peaceful and quiet. They have all this big patio, however you'd call it, with just a few tables, and it's really, really quiet.
Yeah, it's lovely. And we've been doing research on the best pierogi. And it turns out there's a nice little shop 5 minutes away.
Yeah,
So we are changing plans and going for lunch.
yeah. So we are hungry and we like the Jewish quarter is not as crowded. So we hope that pierogi place is not too crowded, too crowded
Yeah.
either. We just came for lunch to Mirror. We found it online as being the best pierogi, we'll see. And we start with a red borscht soup, which come in a cute little mug. And we have a spoon, so I suppose you have to drink out of the mug? I have no idea.
I've already just had a sip and it was amazing. It's like vinegary and tart and olive oil and the whole.
It's really nice. It's really, really, really nice.
Trying a mixed selection of 12 pierogies, all veggie ones. I've got a spinach and some type of curd on this one. And we'll give it a try. To be honest, I had just tried a few beforehand just to work out exactly what I like. The filling is quite delicate and well seasoned, but the actual pastry or dumpling mix is very light and it's just been steamed perfectly. These are definitely the nicest we've had. But the soup is the standout. The red borscht soup, we found out as we were like, it's a little bit sweet. And we were like, what makes it sweet? Apparently it's the apple. So there you go, a little bit of caramelised apple in some soup and it gives it a nice soupy, sweet taste. Oh, that soup is so good. Anyway, Roz, you better try some.
There's a lot of artwork and graffitis on each wall here in the Jewish quarter, and some of it is actually really impressive. It's everywhere. We were just walking outside the Jewish quarter to head back to the old town, and we stumbled upon this enormous cathedral. We don't know exactly the name or what it is, but it's impressive. It's enormous. Look at it. We just found another place selling this, the Ukrainian cherry liquor. It's really hot outside, really crowded. We hate it. We're back in the old quarter, and they have this back garden, which is absolutely beautiful. It's empty, it's quiet, so yeah, just as strong.
Yeah, lovely. We've got one to go as well.
Yeah, we got a little small bottle. So if you ever see this lady here with the two big cherries, stop by and get a drink.
Well, good morning from our last day in Krakow. It's 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. We didn't get up early because we're lazy and we slept in and watched Netflix all night. But we're going to get another 20,000 steps in today, visit the Jewish Old Quarter and get some more dumplings hopefully, coffee, bagel.
In the main square in the old town, you can find a lot of pigeons, and there is a legend saying that the witch transformed the nuns into pigeons, and they never.
The knights?
The knights, not the nuns.
No, I think the knights, but anyway.
Whatever. Someone or something was made into pigeons and never made back to human. And so yeah, people respect the pigeons here. They're fed and they're actually really friendly. They don't fly away. Well, just a story that maybe we got wrong. So you'll see the black carts selling pretzels. We just got one. Just a pretzel, just some bread. We're hungry and we're going for coffee now. Let's go.
Okay. I might pour over. Kenyan. Spot nice.
And I have a cold brew with orange. Something new.
What?
We're back at Coffee Garden. Yesterday we were here to buy a bag of coffee, and today we came to actually have a coffee here.
Yeah. I did notice that they were making the cakes in the back, so I was like, maybe we should try the cheesecakes.
Yeah, so we have a I think it's 3 chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Look at it. 3 different chocolates. The biscuit. We need to take 2.
Oh,
We needed another slice.
very good.
This is not to share.
Mm.
This is very strange. It really tastes like
Coffee's good. One is.
orange. It's like orange coffee. No, orange chocolate. You know those dark chocolates with orange?
Oh, it does too.
But it's not bad.
Ah, nice.
It's really nice,
good.
actually. Yeah. Just as we walked past the bridge, we came into this area of Krakow that seems so local.
Yeah, it's definitely the more local part of town. I mean, you've got the touristy old town, then the Jewish quarter, which is still a bit touristy, and then this just looks like it's all locals and
Yeah,
cafes and
very
street traffic.
quiet, very nice vibe.
Yeah, it's nice.
And we just found this enormous cathedral that it's so off the tourist map.
Yeah.
We couldn't see it on any tourist map. Then we saw some photos online, but we just didn't know where this cathedral is, and we just found it.
Yeah.
So if you want to find the cathedral, you should put in Google St. Joseph's Church, and you'll find it. We just came to Mosaic for lunch, and we ordered some food, a drink, a beer, and a lemonade. And they already brought us some sweets on a house. But we keep them for dessert because we are waiting for some falafel and halloumi first.
As usual, I got a local beer. What are these?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm not sure what I'm eating, but I'm about to eat it anyway. It's got pomegranate, tzatziki, like a textured soy meat inside. They look like this. Yeah. Good. Not sure what they are though. Ready? Let's dig in. It's Saturday and it's busy because I think it's like a fair going on along the riverside here in Krakow. We stopped and got one of these little smoked cheeses. Don't know what the name is, but it was 5 zloty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get it also heat up on the grill. You can get it covered in bacon. We just got a normal cold one.
It's got a very halloumi type feel to it. It's like a smoked halloumi. It's got the same squeakiness to it.
It's very smoked, like it smells like a smoke. Yeah, it's squeaky. Well,
Squeaky, smoky, salty,
local.
and pretty tasty. Hey,
Just trying random stuff
a little bit of cheese.
because we have to go back.
Yeah, we need to pack and get ready for our early flight, which we will be catching a bolt to the airport due to the fact that we're not very early risers, so we'll leave it to the last minute.
And just like that wraps up our first little series exploring the Baltics and Poland. When we started filming these trips, we honestly had no idea they would become the beginning of this channel. These weren't just travels for us, they were the moments that pushed us to finally press record and share our journey. So if you've been watching from the first Estonia video, thank you. If you joined somewhere along the way, thank you too. It really means a lot to have you here at the beginning of all this. This series have been about discovering a part of Europe that surprised us in so many ways, from medieval old towns to quiet islands, from long road trips to unexpected food moments. But next week, we're going back in time. Before the Baltics, before we figured out what we're doing with the camera, there was Georgia. That was actually the very first vlog we've ever filmed. It's a little more raw, a little less polished, but it's where this whole idea began. So if you want to see how it all started, make sure you're subscribed and join us next week as we head back to the beginning. This is just the beginning for Dan and Loz, and we're really glad you're here for it. See you in Georgia.